Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Evelyn Cahill and TJ Sweeney. Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Evelyn Cahill.
And I'm TJ Sweeney.
TJ, what happened to your hair?
I shaved it for the St. Baldrick's Foundation.
Well, what's that?
St. Baldrick's is a childhood cancer research foundation that fundraises money through people who pledge to cut their hair for the cause.
That's an amazing organization and so cool that you chose to donate.
Thank you. Let's get into the news.
Ramadan is a special time of year for those who are of the Islamic faith.
Unlike other religious celebrations, Ramadan lasts the whole month.
Our Paige Laverty has the story.
25% of the world's population is Muslim, meaning there are nearly 2 billion people who practice the Islamic faith. The Islamic calendar has many holidays, but one thing that makes it especially unique is a holy month. This month is known as Ramadan.
Ramadan is the holy month of Islam. It's the name Ramadan is just a month in the Islamic calendar. But the origins of Ramadan and why we celebrate it is because the month of Ramadan was when the Quran was revealed to our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and it's the month that we commemorate and we celebrate the fact that the Quran was revealed.
This month-long celebration involves daily sacrifices throughout the whole month, with those who celebrate giving up a necessity from sunrise to sunset.
What we usually do is we fast from the first prayer of the day to the last prayer of the day.
Fasting is supposed to kind of ground you and, make sure that you remember the glory of God and just teach you humbleness and humility and make sure that you're always aware of your blessings, things like that. That's kind of why we fast.
Just like any other holiday or holy time, Ramadan brings families together to celebrate with one another.
It's a time that a lot of families come together to break their fast. Just even then, you build connections, you get together with your entire family. It's just like a time of togetherness, and it's one of my favorite times of the year.
The time of year that Ramadan occurs doesn't follow your typical yearly calendar, but instead follows the Islamic calendar, meaning that the moon plays a role in when it occurs.
Because the Islamic calendar is on a lunar calendar, the time of Ramadan actually moves up around 2 weeks every single year following the moon, and so that's why it's during different times every year.
But there's one thing that never changes from year to year, and that is the family meals and traditions that are shared during Ramadan.
My mom likes to make this mango ice cream latte. It's kind of a smoothie. It also tastes really good, and she'll make this nice spaghetti from time to time. That's usually her most common meal that she makes.
We kind of do the regular Islamic traditions. We just eat Somali food when we break our fast.
This is what people go through almost every single day of their entire lives, and it just helps me have that more sympathetic clarity of mind to understand what they deal with.
It helps me stay humble, and it helps me be grateful for what I do have, and it helps me give more to charity and give more to people who are in need, because I'm constantly reminded by the hunger in my stomach of I have so much and other people have so little.
Everyone, no matter their religion or beliefs, could learn something from the fasting done by Muslims during Ramadan and have greater empathy for those who are less fortunate. This is Paige Laverty for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Paige. It's officially Spread the Word Week. Spread the Word to End the Word is an annual event that the special education classes run here at Lincoln to bring awareness to the different abilities at our school. This Wednesday, March 27th, during all lunch periods, you are welcome to the gym for fun games and crafts, including the popular game of wheelchair basketball, where you experience what it's like to play the game without a key component, your legs. You can come with friends and meet new people as well. If you purchased one of this year's shirts, please wear it this Wednesday to match with everyone who got one. If you missed out on getting one, there will also be shirts you can buy at the event. You are also encouraged to wear a previous Spread the Word shirt if you have one.
Donating blood is important to help hospital patients in need. To donate blood in the state of Ohio, you must be at least 16 years old and have parental consent. If you are in good health, you are most likely a candidate to donate. Blood cannot be manufactured and can only come from other blood donors. That is why it's so important to donate. With more reasons to donate blood, here is Christy Grogan.
Blood is used in the hospitals for different patients. People who've been in a really bad accident may need blood, people who are having surgeries. Sometimes when you are going through chemotherapy and radiation treatments, you may need blood. So that's why we need volunteer blood donors.
Hey Evelyn, look who's in the studio with us today.
Yes, it's the one and only Will Wida.
Hey TJ, what happened to your hair, bud?
It's on spring break for now, but it'll be back for summer.
Sure. The students in Mr. Boron's chemistry class have been learning stoichiometry in a unique way. On Friday, students participated in a lab to understand how chemical reactions can impact the mass of objects. They mixed potassium carbonate with calcium chloride and observed the reaction before putting it through filter paper. Students today will record the mass after letting the paper dry over the weekend and calculate the percent error that could have occurred in their experiment. We caught up with Sage Livers to learn more about what students did and why hands-on activities such as these are so important.
I feel like in most situations, not just chemistry, that a hands-on experience is super important for the learning process, because they can throw information at us all they want, but I feel like you really learn it if you're the one doing the processes.
Thanks, Sage. Members of the International Thespian Society have an exciting week ahead. Miscast auditions, rehearsal, and performance are all this week. Miscast auditions are today and will be right after school and also after today's rehearsal. Make sure that you fill out the Google form on ITS Google Classroom as well as the audition sign-up sheet. You do not need to dress formal for these auditions, but make sure that you have an idea of what you'll be wearing and needing for the final performance. Also, make sure that you email any song tracks or sound effects to 24ballv@gjps.org before the audition. Good luck to everyone who is auditioning. Well, that's all for me. Sending it back to Evelyn and Baldy at the news desk.
Thanks, Will.
Over the weekend, our girls lacrosse team traveled to play Cincinnati to play Loveland. Needless to say, it was worth the trip. The Lions beat the Tigers 13-9. Leading scorers for the game were Lily Stanchev and Addie Haynes, both scoring 5. In this game, Addie Haynes recorded her 200th goal for her high school career. This is the best start of the season in school history, being 4-0. We spoke with a few players after the game to understand more about the win. Here they are.
4-0 now, it's a really good feeling. We can keep our momentum really well. We just got to keep this flow going.
We really played like a team. It was nice that we all could come together, especially on an away game, since we've played, this is our 4th game, and we won all of them, and then we have yet to have an away game. So it was nice to see that the team could bring our talent onto the road.
Today is the day, the first ever track meet in our new stadium. Our boys and girls track teams host Gahanna relays at 5:30 p.m. The runners are excited to see all of their hard work pay off from the indoor season. We went out and talked to a couple of runners about how they are excited to run for the first meet of the season.
Me, I've never got the experience to run at this school, considering COVID and the track being rebuilt. So it's definitely exciting being able to come out and support and run for our school, especially running against all the 7 other programs coming in here. It's very nice to come out here and show them that we're still the same Gahanna that we have been for the past couple of years. I'm really excited for this first meet of the year.
We've put in a lot of training in these past weeks, so I think Gahanna Relays is going to go pretty good, and we're going to see how all this training is going to pay off in these races.
The softball season will officially start tonight for our Gahanna Lincoln softball team. The girls have been hard at work in their past scrimmages and practices leading up to their first home game tonight at 5:15 at the Blacklick Athletic Complex. We spoke with senior captain Maddie Bailey to hear about what the team is working on for tonight. Here she is.
All right, so tonight we played Dublin Jerome. Some key things that we need to work on as a team are just communicating and working together as a team. Obviously losing 7 seniors last year really had an impact, but I have a really good feeling considering how our scrimmages went. We worked hard. We scored more than 10 runs in the 3 scrimmages that we've played. So I have a really good feeling that we're going to be, people are going to come for us, but we're going to be on top always.
Keeping it up with the sports, our boys volleyball team faces off against New Albany tonight. The boys have been working hard to prepare for this rivalry match, and this match is home starting at 7. We talked to Bajan Datal to get his previewing thoughts on the match.
Well, Monday night's going to be a big game. It's a big matchup against New Albany, our rivals, and we all want to win, but most importantly, it's about the teamwork. We got to remember to keep our shape, keep our chemistry, and worry about our side of the court instead of theirs. And most importantly, just go out there and just have fun.
Well, Lincoln, that's all we have for you today.
But before we go, our very own Katie Bailey took to the halls to get a bracket update.
Best of luck to all individuals participating in their own March Madness competition. Goodbye, Lincoln.
Hey Lincoln, so I'm here to see what people who have winning their March Madness brackets. Let's go. Okay, so did you do a bracket for March Madness?
Yeah.
Who do you have winning it all?
UNC.
Did you guys do a bracket for March Madness? Who do you have winning it all?
UNC.
Who do you have winning it all?
Houston.
Did you guys make brackets for March Madness?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Who do you have winning it all?
UConn.
I actually didn't make a bracket.
Who do you have winning it all?
UCLA.
Did you make a bracket for March Madness?
I did. Yeah.
Who do you have winning it all?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay, UConn. So do you make a bracket for March Madness? Who do you have winning it all?
I got Houston.
Bracket is cooked.
Okay.
DeQuesne to the Natty. DeQuesne to the Natty.
Who did you who do you have winning it all for March Madness?
DeQuesne.